Okay, so today I'm cooking yam and sweet potato leek vegetable stew, and then tomorrow I will, once I've had it stewy today, tomorrow what I'll do is I'll put some cream in and liquidize it down more into a soup. So what I've done is I cut down the yam into small pieces. I'll always cook that first because yam is tough and it takes time to cook down more than the other veg. So I make it just so it's a little soft. Okay, so the amount of yam that I use for that, I mean, this will last me days. Probably my kids will come and eat it. It's probably a yam the size of the forearm, okay? Probably a yam the size of the forearm. So that's been cooking for about 6-7 minutes, okay? So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to put in one sweet potato cut down. I mean, this was a big sweet potato, probably the size of a hand and a half, of a man hand, not a woman hand, because that'd be tiny, right? Okay, so get that in there now. So that just goes in. Okay, this is mixed veg. Okay, had it in the freezer. So that's got carrot, white potato, tuna. I don't know. It's got a mixed veg in it anyway, and parsley. So I put that in it. Swede. It's got swede in it. I know I was waiting for the word. Okay, so I've boiled the kettle because I know this is quite a lot of things. So I'll put some boiling water in there now. Okay, we'll get onto the seasoning in a minute. All right, so that's all in there. This is going to take hours to cook, guys. I mean, it takes a long time. This is obviously the leek. That goes in as well. And one carrot. Well, one and a little bit of carrots. I know there's carrots already in the mixed veg, but I like carrots. Apparently they're good for you. So my mum says anyway. So, you know, mums are never wrong. So I top that with water again. Now, like I say, this is not for one person, obviously, guys. This will feed a family. All veg, no meat in this. I'm not going to put any meat in this at all. So the seasoning, obviously, can't not have salt and pepper. Have a bit of salt and pepper. Okay. Pepper. My eldest son sees this, he's going to rush round for some. Alright, so that's that. A good dosage of that. Now paprika. Okay, so what I do is, I do all the technical measurements. Okay, you see that? It's a decent, I'd say a teaspoon. Might put a bit more in later. A bit of a dab there. So that's a teaspoon of paprika. Bismillah. Mixed herbs. Okay, again, just a good amount of that in there. Now you can see that. Maybe I'll move the camera in it. All right. That's that. Some chilies, not much. These are finishing, so I might as well finish them. Whop that in. Because there's not many chilies, I'm going with the old hot pepper sauce. Spice it up a bit with a bit of hot pepper sauce. Okay. Because it's such a big pot, you need quite a bit. One of these vegetable stocks. Okay, they're all vegetable, they're all vegan. Before anyone starts saying, it is vegan, guys. Vegetarian at least. Okay. I will open this with all my strength, inshallah. Okay, so that's that. And then one of these. Okay, just a cup of soup. Again, this is vegetarian and vegan. Okay, not that that matters, but I don't want any meat products, and I don't want people saying, oh, you cook with haram food, and you know how people get sometimes. Right. That just helps sticking it, okay? That just helps sticking it up, okay? So that's just, they're gonna just go like that. It's on a very low heat. So obviously this is gonna take time to cook. We're gonna have to give this at least an hour and a half. I've started cooking this early. What time is it? It's 5 to 4. So I'll give this at least an hour to simmer. Inshallah. I mean, I could stand here and sing for an hour, but I probably wouldn't listen. Maybe another video I'll do that. So yeah, I'll just do that. This will cook down a bit, obviously, and I'll give it a taste a bit later and spit it out. I'll say, so that's phase 1 of the sweet potato, yam and vegetable soup. Okay, it's proper filling, proper nourishing. I like cooking this. I used to cook this a lot, especially during COVID, you know, because it would last a few days, and the next day I'll just mince it down with the liquidizer and put some fresh cream in it, and it'll make it more soupy. Okay, let's go for the next one. So we're back. So this has been simmering now for over an hour, probably close to an hour and 20 minutes. Then I left it to cool down. So this is what we got. Don't know whether you can see that. So sometimes I put a dumpling in it, sometimes not. This time not. And that's that. So there's your yam, sweet potato, leek, what have we got? Carrot, swede, got all in there, all the spices and herbs in it. So I'd have that as it is with some sourdough bread and butter. And then probably tomorrow, inshallah, what I'll do is I'll add that double cream, just pour that in, and then obviously I would mince it down with this. I would plug it in, otherwise it doesn't work. And I've minced that down, and then you can do it as thin or as thick as you like. When you mince it down, that would be more like a soup, and this would be more like a stew. Bismillah, so I'll taste it. I'm just spitting it out. I just tasted it for a sec. Yeah. Okay, so now you could add a little bit more spice if you want to, and just reheat it back up. A little bit more chili if that suited your flavour. As it is at the minute, I think it's okay. Doesn't need too much adding to it. I'm not going to keep tasting it because, you know, I have to spit it out because I'm still fasting, alhamdulillah. So that there is really filling. So that's quite a lot. That was obviously, I'm going to share that. I'm not going to eat that by myself. My kids will probably help out with that, inshallah. So that's it. So that's yam, sweet potato and vegetable soup, stew, and then you can make it into a soup, inshallah. People, I'm a bit hungry. I've got 10-ish, no, about nearly just under 15 minutes left before we break fast. So I'm going to go and make wudu and everything else. People, may Allah accept it from you. Make dua for the brothers and sisters around the world that don't have this type of food. May Allah give them sustenance. May Allah give them victory. May Allah give them Jannah. May Allah accept everything from us. Alhamdulillah, we're so blessed in this country that we can do things like this and cook things like this and not even think twice about it. You know, it's very easy for us to make these videos and different types of vegetables, and some people just don't even have gas or anything, food or nothing. So, you know, stay mindful, say alhamdulillah for everything. Peace.